Like, really? We're here for education, people. I'm honestly blowing my mind and confusing myself at the same time. Hey guys, it's me, Mel, and if you cannot tell by me wearing a sweatshirt, today is going to be a Q&A, and you guys are probably like, Mel, you looking real bum right now. I was honestly about to get ready for this video, and then I was like, if any video I should be like not dolled up in, it should be this one, because we're gonna be talking about wait, that didn't make sense, because we're gonna be talking wow, I cannot talk today. We are going to be talking all about self-confidence and how you should feel confident in a bun and a sweatshirt. So yeah, I asked you guys on my Twitter with the hashtag confidence with Mel. I think that is something that in our world right now is like a huge problem, and I think it needs to be addressed. So we're just gonna address it today. And I want you guys to feel confident, honestly. That is like part of my whole YouTube channel. I just want to be able to help you guys through growing up, because growing up can be really hard, and I want you to feel confident while doing so. If you're new to my channel, hey, I'm Mel. It's great to meet you, and if you're not already subscribed, I would really love it if you did so. It would make my heart super happy. The button is right there. I believe that you know where it is. How can you get more confident in yourself? I think for me at least, I try to feel my best on the outside and on the inside. One, I like to take really good care of my skin and my hair and my body. I like to work out. I like to treat myself. I like to pamper myself. I know in this world, like, I don't want to say like, oh, you have to feel confident on the outside to be confident on the inside, because that is not true at all. But personally for me, I like to look my best and feel my best, if that makes sense. Breakouts were something that I struggled with a lot. If you watch my old videos, I had super bad acne along with my bad eyebrows. Something that I've recently done, which I think is perfect for back to school, just because we're all going back to school, is something from Neutrogena, which is the Solve My Acne quiz. So pretty much what you do is you go to the website solvemyacne.com. It'll be down below in the description, and you pretty much just fill out what your skin type is like what you struggle with, things like that, and that quiz will give you a whole skincare routine from Neutrogena, just like based on what your skin is like. I literally love Neutrogena. So when they asked me to like help raise awareness about this, like I was so down, just because this works. And also they're hosting a giveaway for you lovely people out there. So all you have to do is take the quiz, comment down your results in the comment section or on social media with the hashtag Let's Solve It, and I will be picking 5 lucky winners to receive their entire like product routine, all the products that they would suggest they will get for free. Like, I think that's pretty dope. And personally, if you guys want to know my results, I have the products right here. Oh, I just turned British. The facial cleanser I left at my friend's house at a sleepover because I'm me, but it's right here. I'll insert a picture right here, and it worked so bomb. And then the second thing were these oil-free cleansing wipes, and I'm obsessed. I had not heard of these or tried these or anything. I used the makeup remover ones from Neutrogena, and I love them. I love the pink grapefruit line, so I was super pumped about these. But pretty much like it's a face wash in a wipe. I was like, what? The third thing was this lotion, which I'm also newly obsessed with. It's this oil-free acne moisturizer. It has acne fighting ingredients in it, but it's also a lotion, so I put this on like after I wash my face every morning and every night. Then the fourth thing is this on the spot acne treatment. It's perfect just when you're dealing with a really annoying breakout, which I get, and I want to hear what products you guys get recommended, so comment them down below. And if we get recommended the similar products, whoa, I got really excited, then comment down below, because I would love to know. Just thought I would really quickly share that with you guys, because that is something that I find really helpful to helping with confidence, is feeling really confident on the outside and on the inside. And I think my skin is something that when my skin feels good and clear, I feel much better. But let's get back to the questions. How do you overcome insecurities people like to point out? So I've had so many of these in my life. A couple things for me at least was one, when I had no eyebrows, I got made fun of, and they were called caterpillars behind my back. It was not a fun time. But you guys have seen my eyebrows, so it's just And also when my eyebrows were full, people would be like, your eyebrows are too bushy or too whatever, and I was like, I can't please everyone. And you just have to know that you can't please everyone. You have to be happy with it. If you're happy with it, that's all that matters. If I like my eyebrows like this, then I'm gonna have my eyebrows like this, you know? When people like to point them out, just look at them and be like, this is me. deal with it. If they're pointing out insecurities, they're rude and forget about them, because you just can't listen to them. You really can't. And that's like, I know it's hard just to say that. It does not matter what anyone else says about you. Your opinion of yourself is what's gonna matter in the long run. And also realize you are perfect the way you are. Even with these insecurities that they're pointing out, it's not even an insecurity, it's part of you and part of who makes you you, and you should love that about yourself. So someone asked, how do I stop comparing myself to others and start to love myself for who I am? I have dealt with this issue just because I feel like almost everyone has, because we live in a world where there's some really pretty models who have perfect bodies, who have the perfect life, like, okay, not perfect life, but you know what I'm saying. And I think that it's really hard for girls and guys to compare themselves to all these other people in the world, because especially with social media, it's so easy to see all these people's lives. So I think that you just have to realize that you were put on this earth in your body, in your skin, and this is who you are, and you cannot change that. You can't be them. What makes you so special is because you're you. We don't want two of those other persons, if that makes sense, that you want to be because they're pretty or they're this or they're that. Like, no, you're here because you are you. Like, I can't stress that enough. You can't compare yourself to other people because you're never gonna be them, no matter how hard like you try to be them. And what's even the point of being another person when you can feel happy in your own skin? Be a human being that no one else has like seen before, because you're you and you're not someone else. Originality is so key in this world, if you know what I'm saying. What do you do when people try to bring your confidence down? And that only shows that they're self-conscious and that they're jealous, or that they're just trying to make themselves better by putting someone else down. And I honestly think that that's gross in a person. And if someone has that aspect of they think that it's okay to make someone feel bad about themselves just because they don't like who they are, like, nah, I'm not into that. So I just honestly say, like, get out of my life, please. The exit is that way. You can't listen to what they say. You just can't. And I know it's hard, and I really know that's hard. You honestly just can't listen to them, because the only reason they're trying to bring your self-confidence down so it brings theirs up, and you can't give them the benefit of the doubt. You just can't. How are you so confident and real with your YouTube channel? Okay, so the confident part, sure, yes, I believe that I'm confident, but there's times where I'm not confident. I'm a human being, guys. Self-confidence is something that I've struggled with for a long time, and I feel like everyone struggles with in their life. Like, I'm with you in this. And how I'm real or whatever is honestly because on my YouTube channel, I am me. I am 100% me. That's why I've grown this like tight bond with you guys. I'm me, and I don't want to be anyone else. I like being real on my YouTube channel because I want you guys to see that like why pretend to be someone else who you're not? I just surround myself with people who love me for who I am, and I think that's the best way. Originality and being yourself, because I know on YouTube a lot of things occur where people will try to kind of fit in with the flow or do whatever, but I'm like, no, I'm going to stay true to myself and do what I believe. I don't know. I'm a really ranting person. I go on rants. I could honestly rant forever, but I won't. Okay, so someone asked, how do I stay confident after I make a mistake? And I actually love this one because I'm someone who will beat myself up about something if I feel like I made a mistake. So how I personally get over it is I just think, hey, I'm a person, I make mistakes, it's part of life, that's how you grow, that's how you learn not to do certain things or to do certain things, even though you might do something where you might get hurt in a situation or you're not happy with how it went or something. You now know in the future not to do that. If we're scared to make mistakes, then we're not gonna live our lives, honestly. So what I would suggest is learning by your mistakes, but don't be afraid to make mistakes, because that's honestly gonna help you a lot in life. And I know that sounds funny, but making mistakes has helped me so much in figuring out who I am, who I want to be, like how I want to look at life, how I want to act in my life. Do you know what I'm saying? Don't sweat it if you make a mistake, because literally people make mistakes all the time. It's part of life. So don't be afraid to make mistakes. Someone asked, how can I stop myself from overthinking if people like me or wanting to fit in when I feel like I don't? So this is a really good question, because fitting in, I feel like, is a really big topic. They want to fit in and they want to feel accepted and they want to find their friends and things like that. You can't stress about fitting in. Overthinking sucks so much. Honestly, I have always been an overthinker. Like this video if you're an overthinker, because I feel your pain. You can't overthink whether or not people like you or not, because you are you, and if they don't like you, then screw them. Like, they shouldn't be your friend in the first place. You don't have to fit in a certain way, you will find your friends, your whoever that are similar to you because you're being you. I honestly don't like the whole concept of fitting in because I don't really think there's such thing as fitting in. I don't know, it's like a weird thing to think about, like, oh, I have to fit in where? It's your life, you're fitting in yourself, like, you are you. My suggestion is to not fit in and to love yourself for who you are, and you will find other people that love you for who you are as well. Yeah. Someone asked, how do you not care about what people think at school? Love you, by the way. I love you too. Okay, this is something that I have become an expert in because in freshman year, I tried so hard to fit in, so hard to be cool, whatever. Sophomore year, I completely gave no crap whatsoever. It was so funny. And that's when I found all my closest friends that I'm still super close with to this day. And I found all the right people. But pretty much at the end of my sophomore year, I was going to school almost every day in sweats or yoga pants, my hair in a bun, and no makeup because I did not care. I got to the point where I was like, all these people are here to like do school. I'm not here to impress anyone. I actually find it really funny how much I just didn't care. These people, they're waking up super early. They're sitting in these boring classes or whatever. Like, they're feeling your pain. If someone looks at you and says, oh my gosh, why isn't she wearing a full face makeup, or why isn't she wearing like a cute outfit? Like, really? We're here for education, people. Once again, you're gonna find your crowd with you just being straight up you. You're gonna be with the wrong people when you're not yourself. You're gonna find yourself in a place you don't want to be when you're not yourself because you wouldn't have been there. The person you're trying to be would be there. I'm honestly blowing my mind and confusing myself at the same time. But yeah, honestly, just don't care. That's just what I've realized. I'm just like, we're all here for the same reason. I'm not here to impress. So someone asked, how do you stay so positive all the time? Tips. So, first off, there's a part of YouTube that you don't really get to see, that little slice of their life where they're not happy or they're whatever. It's not like I'm gonna sit in a video and be like, I'm having a terrible day. Thank you for calling me really positive. Yes, I'd like to say I'm a positive person, but I'm definitely not positive all the time, even though I wish I were. But you know, these things called like thoughts kind of get in your head and they're just like, they just, you know. That's just part of life. Everyone has those days. It's just what happens. I think something that helps me become positive is one, that's two. I think living a positive life is the best life you can live because why would you look at all the downsides of everything when you can look at all the upsides, if you know what I'm saying? And I also think that I have so much to be thankful for in my life. Why not be positive? Why not keep looking at the better things? Because when you focus on the bad things, it's gonna get to you and you're not gonna be happy, and it's just because it's all you're thinking. It all starts in your mind. You're in charge of your own happiness, and this is what I love telling people is you cannot rely on anyone else for your happiness. And I've learned that throughout my years, I'm acting like I'm 50 years old. No, but seriously, I feel everyone is in the end like in control of their own happiness, and if you're looking for happiness through another person, you're not gonna find it. You need to be there for yourself, and I know that's kind of harsh. Like, yes, your friends can supply you happiness, your family can supply you happiness, mine do, like so hardcore, they really do, but you need to be able to be by yourself and be happy. I used to be someone who, if I didn't go out on the weekends, if I didn't hang out with friends, I would feel like such a loner. I would feel really unconfident. I was like, what's wrong with me? Like, why am I not whatever? But now I love my alone time. You're gonna be with yourself your entire rest of your life, but these other people that you're trying to find happiness through, they might not be. You just don't know. You're stuck in this body for a very long time. You gotta prioritize your happiness. I don't even remember the question I was answering, but just another thing, prioritize your happiness and focus on yourself. Not saying like, oh, I'm gonna do all these mean things to people to make me happy. That is not what I mean whatsoever. Don't make decisions just based on other people's happiness. I used to do that a lot too. Middle school was a really hard time for me, like the end of middle school, beginning of high school, because I focused a lot on others' happiness and like my friends and my family's happiness, and I would completely forget about my happiness because I felt like if I made someone else happy, I would be happy. In the end, that's not what it was at all. It was like I was just trying to find a different way to find happiness when honestly I just needed to find it with myself and not with everyone else. And also focusing on yourself, thinking, what do you need in your life? Like, what do you need to be happy and to feel confident? If you need a life change to where you gotta start working out more and eat healthier, like that's what I did. It has helped me so much. There's just so much you can do to gain confidence. And I can do more videos on this because this video is gonna be super long just because I like to rant. I think in the end of this Q&A, I just wanna make sure that you guys know that 1, I'm here to tell you that you can find confidence if you're not feeling confident right now. 2, you can find happiness if you feel like you're not happy right now. It's all kind of like intertwined, I feel like. And 3, you have every reason to be confident because you are beautiful the way you are no one else. You are not put on this world to be anyone else. So please do me a favor and just be you and embrace it. I think I've learned a lot on YouTube about confidence and happiness, and also just a lot in my life. I think I've matured a lot in the past couple of years because of that and just because of the situations I was put in. But I promise you, you will like find yourself, I guess. Just takes time, takes patience, but just focus on the positives of your life and be so grateful and count your blessings. I can definitely do more on this. If you guys would like to see that, a lot of you guys have been asking me to do this Q&A. It's been highly suggested, so that's what we're doing today. I love you guys, and I want you guys to know that you have every reason to be confident, and comment down below if this video helped at all with your confidence, because I feel like it was honestly a ramble. You know what, I'm just doing me. That's just what the video was. So yeah, I love you guys to infinity and beyond, and I hope you're having a marvelous morning, afternoon, or night, and I will see you, yes, your beautiful face right there, in my next video. Deuces.